So how do you create a Google business account? Now, Google business account is one of the most important things for any business person, be it a local one or a global one. So Google business account gives you the capability to show up in Google search, and it also gives you some free features like having a website or your store visitors leave a review for free. I mean, you don't have to like integrate any form of a review application. So if I go, for example, into Google search and search for a business like this, so this is one business that I noted has a business account. So if you look at this, in the search results, the first thing I see here is the business website. But on the far right hand side, if you look at this section here, I have this here. This is the Google business account where it shows the website, the directions you can save or you can call. And you can also, visitors can also leave a review. Like you can see this site has 2 reviews so far. It also shows you the location, the address, the hours that it works, phone, and you can also list products or links. And then there is the option to create a collection. So for instance, if I said I wanted to view this business, or maybe just view one of their products here like this, then it will take me to that page where that business information is. You see, I have the business name, the location, the number to call, and then we have the product description and the price, and then we have the order online. So you see, this is linked back to the business website, as you can see here. Now, if you want to create a Google business account for your business, it's easy. You just go to log into your email address, and then go to the apps option. And the apps option, you always have the Google business profile here. Now in this section, I have the option to either sign in or manage what I already created before. So if I want to sign in, I just choose that, sign in. Then I'll change the language to what I prefer. So once that language is changed, I can enter the Google business name. So I can just say something like test business and see how that works. Test business. So then I can say start a business with this. Then I'll move on. Now I'll type, enter the type of business. I can say something like retail, and then there's all the option to leave it empty so that you can fill out that later when you're doing a few edits. So I can take something like that. I do not really want to create this business, so it's just a test. Then I'll go to want to add location. You add that. If you have a physical store, then you can add that to the location option. If I don't, I just say nope, I don't have a physical store because it is a test. Where do you serve your customers? Optional. You can continue, skip. But if you have specific locations, you can add that too. Where is your business located? Choose business location. So if I say, for instance, it is in the United States, then I'll have to enter phone number. So I want to move one step back and change this to a place, my current location. So I'll move up to country. Let me on option to search. I've got that. Then I'll select it. Then once that's done, I'll add my phone number. So I can add it using the country code, or maybe without it. So let me just try that. So let me use a different number, 06. So then you can add a URL to your website. If you don't have a website, you can say I don't have a website. Then I say continue. And then stay informed. You want to get information recommendations. Now this will be sent to an email that you will provide. So if you would like to receive these notifications or recommendations on how to grow your business or such things, you can choose yes. But for now, you're just doing a test. So we'll go with the nope and tap continue. Then that will start. Enter an email address where you would like to receive or verify your store. So we've chosen the country. If you have a street or address, you can add that. Area code, this can be confirmed later. And then now you have working hours. Now this is important because you want to set up time that your visitors or your site visitors or business visitors will be able to reach you out. So if you are off during the weekends, you can turn this off, and then you can go to something like on Monday. Is it closed? No, it is open for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then you'll click tap on next. Enter contact time 14:45. Correct time, for example. Okay, so we turned on Monday and Saturday, and that was supposed to have been left off. So actually, we're supposed to be doing the reverse. We're supposed to be opening this, and then we are going to pick the time that you open for all of them. So that's 6. And then we close at 10. It's supposed to be, let's take something like 8 p.m. So we go with 6 and 8 p.m. So this can be different for every business. It depends on the area of service that you have, and maybe your working hours, or the times that your business is open. Then this will be act as a guide to anyone who wants to contact you, so that they know when they can find you and when you'll be off. So yeah, that's what you should do. So we set this up faster, up to 8, so it consumes a little time. Then yeah, on to the last one. So once you have set this up, you just tap continue. Remember, we've closed this Saturday and Sunday. We closed, so I'll click on continue. Then I'll have set my time. So enter message element. Do you want to accept message? Okay, and continue with that. Do you want to add any business details? If you have business details, then you can add that. So it depends on what you want to do there. So business details. So for now, you're just using simple lines. Then now, this is the part where you have the opportunities to showcase what your business is about. If you have an image of your physical location, you can add it here. If you have an image of the service you do, you're at work, you have an image of maybe a happy customer somewhere, you can add that image, or not just one, but many images, because people are likely to get attracted to your business or service by when they see one of the happy customers, or maybe you in action. So you'll add your photos. If you don't have that for now, you'll skip it. Let me go back to Google Business, and then I'll say I'll try to edit this business here. I'll open the details, close this. Then now, once I've opened that, now you see I have my business details displayed here. So I can still change the business title. Like in that case, I just created a test business and it didn't have a reasonable name. I just typed test business. Then I took something and I don't even understand. That is on retaining wall supply. So I have a test business right there. I can edit this, tap to edit, change the business name. Then I'll cancel that because I'm not editing right now. If I want to change the business type or what I maybe do, I'll change that too. I can type manually, or I can select from a list of options. Then this was the location section. Change your location if it is specific for delivery performances, as you've been told here. It only performs home delivery and delivery services, so it's good that your customers know your business location. And service areas location, which countries do you have? If I do global, I can add more countries here. I can add other countries here. I can add more countries. Just type the name, add, then it will be added in my list. If I want to add something like I have, for instance, something like South Africa on that, I'll add that there, and then we'll get South Africa. Now remember, this can also be specified to different locations and smaller areas. So you can either select countries, or you can as well type regions. Like now, if I type a city like our capital here, then it will give me these sections. Which area of Nairobi do you want to focus on? If I say Nairobi West, it will be added in my list here. And I can as well just remove what I do not want from here. And then I'll say put it. If I wanted to add it, then I'll proceed to the next section. Add special hours if you need to edit. Now this shows when you open, if you want to add special hours, if you have extensions over time, so or such things that your business is open and operational, then you can add that. This is where you add products. So if you have a specific product, let's say you're a hairdresser and you want to add that product, or maybe a service, it depends, you can add that. So if you're selling an item, you'll add it from this section. So if you tap on start, you'll add the image, the product name, choose a category, the type of product that you're selling. Type, you can type here, depends on the product. Then you can type the price range, then give a few details about that product. Remember when we visited this business here from this section, let's just go back one step and see. You noted that this business profile had a product with some description. So let's look, where was it? Here is the product. So here is the product that we had opened. So you notice that this product has a title, an image, description, and a link to a website where somebody or a visitor can buy it. So if I go to this section where I'm editing my business, I can add the product details and a button with that word online, buy it, get an offer, and yeah, all that. Then you'll save your changes once you're done with your product settings. If you're doing services, the same applies. So you'll specify what kind of services do you do here, so that it becomes easier for Google search and for your customers to easily identify or get you when they try to search for your service on Google. So that's just a simple setup for your business. So let's go back to the details section. I don't think we've done everything. What are we left with? This is just time setups, planning the crowd, details. You can add up an default image just to showcase what your business is about. Then there's always the detailed information. If you want to add a business phone number that appears within Google Ads, you add it in this section here. Then once you're done with that, there are normally more options on the left hand side. Things like adding users, people who can manage your business. If you want to add 2, 3, 4 people who who can help you create ads, respond to customer reviews and all that, then you'll add users. Then you can give them the roles so they can perform in your business. So you type their email address, then you can choose a role here. Do you want them to be the administrator? They normally have certain limited roles or functionalities that they can perform within your Google business profile if you add them as just an administrator, but now the owner gets access to completely everything. If you add somebody as an owner, then it means they can possibly take over your business Google account, and that won't always be a good choice. Then once you're done with adding your users, you can add done. So what else do we have here? What do we have when we tap on business? I think it just shows you the business details right there, and then you can choose what you want to do. If I want to remove it, I'll select it, and then I can remove the business. That means for like right now I've just created a simple test business. I can come here and delete it, temporarily closed or completely closed. Then it's opened. I can just add a few tags here. Then so the other thing that you can do from this section here is what else did we have here? Confirming your business. Now this is an important part. Google requires that you confirm your business location. Your business location, maybe details, and this usually send a code via a provided postal address. Then you can use it to confirm your business. So if I tap on confirm, enter an email address to verify, enter an email address to verify your business. So don't see the option for an email address, but I can add a street address, city and area code, then confirm. Now this will help you receive the code. Like I said before, it is sent in the through the post office. So once I've entered that, I'll tap on confirm. For now, I do not want to confirm that because it is a test website again. Now there is one other important aspect, that is the custom email. The emails where we have you have like your name at maybe yoursite.com. So if I wanted to have something like services, I'll say services at testbusiness.com, for instance. In this case, where business is called test business. So this helps you get that, get you started, get a business, need a domain, like you see. Now this means you need to create a website, like we just said. If I have a website, testbusiness.com, then my domain becomes the www.testbusiness.com. Then now it means that my emails, or the redirect emails, will be, like I said before, sales at testbusiness.com, info at testbusiness.com, support at testbusiness.com. So you set that up, and then it helps your business appear professional, because anybody can create at gmail.com email address. So that sets you apart from any other common Gmail users, and gives you that taste of maybe look of professionality. Now the final thing that we have here that I think is also important is the linked accounts. Now when you create your Google business account, then you need to link it with other Google services or Google applications, so that it helps you maybe track the progress of your business, keep records, and use things like Google Analytics. So if I click on linked accounts, you notice that you told view and manage link requests from Google services such as Google Ads and Merchant Center. So Merchant Center helps you manage your products. If you have maybe a list of products, helps you create free listing for your business, so that your items appear on Google for free without running an ad. And then you have ads, where now you have paid ads to promote your product. So in this case, they've just chosen this created Google Ads account for my business profile, or for my email account. So that's what's listed in this case, in this portion of my page. If I want to disconnect this, I'll just disconnect it. So it shows there are no applications. So if you need to add another application, then you can just apply when you're creating your ads account, then you'll connect it. Or you can go to Google Merchant account, create an account there, then you connect it to your business manager. You can do the same with Google Analytics and search consoles and such things, so that you have all the Google services interconnected, because they help with the content management and improvement. And then you do get like things like insights to help you grow or improve your business, for instance. So I believe that's all the basics on Google, setting up a Google business profile if you want to list your business on Google and get reviews, get visits. So let's have another example of a search item. So let's say something like hairdresser. I don't know how that's spelled, hairdresser. So if I tap hairdresser, for my screen I'm given the hairdressers within my location. Or even if I tap, I go further down in the options, have hairdressers next to me. So if I choose just hairdresser, you see the first thing that we have here is within Google, I'm given all the hairdressers that have fully optimized their Google business profiles and that can appear in the top. Now, how do you appear in this top section? It all depends on the use of these keywords. I searched hairdresser. If you have hairdresser within your title or maybe somewhere in the description, then it is going to appear here. Then I have that. So if I tap on this, for instance, that has 65 reviews, you notice that the first thing you see is images of people, maybe hairstyles, and maybe the person offering the services doing the hairdressing, just like we talked about before. Then you have all the details that we gave on the other end. Then you also give in related. So when you fully optimize your Google business profile, then you have the chances of appearing in this top section where in the search results. So you see you have lots of them here, and this really helps your business. Somebody doesn't always have to visit your online website without, I mean, for them to get to you. So from here they can either visit website, get directions, or if it is expanded they can call you. So let's say you type call, then you have to connect that. So but if you're on your mobile, there's chances that it will get connected directly to your phone. So if it has a website, you tap on website, it will take you to the website. So some are interlinking to their social media, like in this case here. So that's all you do if you're setting up a Google business profile. If you if you've not learned something on how to maybe manage your content to create text documents, there is a tutorial on Google Docs that would really be helpful for you. You can find it in the description section, or maybe the some of the things that links that pop up above.